That's not on me. Traffic, you're really going to interrupt the judge that's getting ready to give you fines and costs? Amazon's obviously got a great business model, but I don't think every other driver on the road should have to put up with the bullshit. That is one of my major pet peeves, is delivery trucks that park in the travel lane. Get another job if you can't live with that. All right, you know what? You continue to argue, so...
In today's case, an Amazon delivery driver ends up in court for causing a traffic disruption, and Judge Oakley isn't happy about it. He gives the driver a firm talking to, making it clear he's not impressed. By the end, the driver seems genuinely caught off guard by the judge's ruling. Now here's the real question. Was Judge Oakley too strict, or was the driver out of line? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Personally, I think the judge might have been a bit tough this time, but I'll leave it up to you to decide. Let's take a closer look as Judge Oakley gives a strong reminder about responsibility on the road.
All right. And Mr. Scott, are you ready for your formal hearing today?
Yeah.
All right. And the people? All right. Your appearance for Van Buren Township. All right. Let's get started. Officer, come on up. Watch your step on my incline ramp. Raise your right hand for me. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Settle in. When you're ready, Ms. Manarino.
Officer, can you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Ryan Berry, Van Buren Township Police.
And you're employed as a police officer there?
Correct.
How long have you been so employed?
Going on 17 years.
Are you currently assigned to any particular unit within the police department?
Patrol division.
Prior to being in patrol, were you assigned to any particular unit within the police department?
Several. K-9 unit, traffic unit, accident investigation.
So based on your investigation of the scene on December 10th that afternoon, did you make drawing any conclusions about how the accident?
Yeah. I believe the driver of the Amazon vehicle was partially on or across the white line in the northbound travel lane and the approximate cause of the collision.
And that's based on your measurements of the roadway and the size of the Amazon vehicle, that it wasn't possible for the Amazon vehicle to be on the shoulder and be completely out of the roadway.
If the Amazon vehicle was on the shoulder, it would have been in the ditch. It would have, if it was on the outside of the white line, it would have been leaned over in the ditch.
And you didn't observe the vehicle, the Amazon delivery vehicle, to be in that condition?
No, no.
I didn't know anything further than the officer.
Mr. Scott, do you have any questions for this officer?
Did you see all four of my tires outside of the white line?
No, I did not.
I know that was all four tires were, like he said, it was the ditch. Anything more over, I was roll over the ditch, but I don't have any more.
With respect to the form, I don't know if that was a question or a statement from.
I think it was a question and then a statement. So no questions at this time.
I have a question. You said that the driver said his driver assist shifted it over to cause the accident essentially?
Correct. But you were still the proximate cause of the accident, being across the line, obstructing the traffic.
If you said there was no more room for me to be over to the side, what am I supposed to do?
When you park in the road, you can't stop.
I wasn't parked technically, I was driving, I was trying to make a turn.
Okay. This is Q&A. I'm going to give you plenty of time to argue, but this is Q&A. So do you have any, did he answer that question?
If you're enjoying this kind of content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really supports what we're doing. All right, let's jump back into the video.
It was pretty busy traffic, so I parked over the shoulder as far as I could. Like you stated earlier, there was really no more room for me to be over without being rolled over the ditch. As I was leaving traffic at the time, I was waiting to make a turn, essentially, like, let's say the house is right here, I'm a little bit up here, so I was waiting to like go in and back in, but it'd be easier. Public traffic was pretty busy. But flow of traffic was still kind of moving, like people could still go this way to this way, maybe about 10 cars. Then God may have been like 13th car at a time, like he said, over and then kind of veered over at the last second. So that's pretty much what I thought.
Do you have any questions for Mr. Scott?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Any rebuttal witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
I'm ready for argument.
Your Honor, the testimony from Mr. Scott and from Officer Barry is consistent that there wasn't room essentially on what would be the shoulder of the road for the vehicle to be stopped, and because of that, the vehicle was in the roadway at a time when there was traffic in both lanes, and because of that, there was a collision. It's clear that Mr. Scott was impeding traffic when he actually found it.
What's the charge? I don't even know that.
Sorry, it's impeding traffic with an accident.
Okay. Thank you. Argument.
I don't feel like I was responsible because the driver just tipped them over and like 15 cars successfully passed me while I was waiting to make the turn. So I just don't know what else am I supposed to do in this scenario?
Pull in the driveway.
Well, I couldn't. It was so busy and I was trying to back into the drive.
You know what? I live on a private road, and I've gotten letters from delivery services that say they won't deliver to my house because my trees are too low. So if there's no safe way to deliver that package, then your company should communicate with that consumer that says we can't deliver to you.
I was simply waiting to get in the drive. I was trying to back.
But you were impeding traffic while you were waiting to do that. And brother, your tough luck. That is one of my major pet peeves is delivery trucks that park in the travel lane and everybody else has got to accommodate them because they're trying to deliver packages.
All 4 tires are over.
Get another job if you can't live with that.
Being real here, I think Judge Oakley might have been a bit too firm this time, but I'd love to hear what you think. So share your thoughts in the comments. I get it. The driver was blocking traffic, and that's definitely an issue. But let's not forget how tough the job can be for delivery drivers, especially in busy cities where finding a place to park is nearly impossible. We've all felt annoyed getting stuck behind a delivery van, especially when we're in a rush. But these workers are out there in all kinds of weather, whether it's pouring rain, blazing heat, or freezing temperatures, just to get us our packages. Some are climbing several flights of stairs for barely any tip. That's not easy. So, if you're a delivery driver watching this, thank you. You truly keep things running. And just to be clear, I'm not saying Judge Oakley was totally wrong. I just think it's important to show some understanding for the people doing this. Tough work. Mistakes happen, but respect goes a long way.
It's when I'm driving down the road, it's not my problem if the delivery truck in front of me doesn't know how to back in a driveway or pull in a driveway or doesn't have some other way to get their package in there. That's not on me. Traffic. You're really going to interrupt the judge that's getting ready to give you fines and costs?
I was trying to back the judge over.
Okay. And while you were trying to back in the driveway, you were impeding traffic because people had to go around you because you were blocking the travel lane. That's impeding. That's the classic definition of impeding traffic.
Still passing normal.
But they had to pass. They had to go into the other travel lane to get what direction were you headed?
I'm not sure. Maybe ignored. I don't know. Correct.
All right. And the people that were going the same direction you were going, they had to get into the oncoming traffic lane to get past you, didn't they? Not all of them, some of them. You're impeding traffic. Classic definition of impeding traffic. And once again, Amazon's obviously got a great business model, but I don't think every other driver on the road should have to put up with the bullshit. I'm actually excited to finally get an impeding traffic ticket issued on an Amazon driver. Because I've been putting up that stuff for years and I don't see where it ever happens.
I just don't see what I'm supposed to do in this scenario.
It doesn't matter. I got a perfect example for you. I had a young man on Zoom today. He stole food because he had to feed his 2 kids and he had no other options. Does that make the stealing of the food less illegal? It's exactly the same scenario. All right, you know what? You continue to argue. So the suspended fines and costs just became $250. Pay it today. Goodbye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I got to have something to write on, though.
Give you my copy down for Judge, if I may.
Don't let that man leave this building without paying my cashier.
I usually enjoy watching Judge Oakley. He's always engaging. But this time, I wasn't quite on board. The driver just wanted a chance to explain his side, but it felt like the judge had something against Amazon from the start. If I were in that driver's shoes, I might have considered asking for a different judge if things seemed one-sided. After all, judges are supposed to stay fair and neutral. Let's not forget, Amazon drivers have a really demanding job. Long shifts, tight schedules, and many don't even get overtime since they work as contractors. Sure, maybe blocking traffic wasn't the right move, but a little understanding can go a long way. What's your take? Did Judge Oakley handle it fairly, or was he too harsh? Thanks for tuning in. Take care and see you next time.